This is Sandy, and I just wanted to share with you today some of my recycled cigar boxes and give you some tips or ideas of what you can do. With these boxes, I've used the spell binders to get my circles. And what's great about the spell binders, you can use, they have everything. They've got circles, they got ovals, and it's the nestabilities. So you have all the different sizes. And I've got different ones, and I love these things. And like I said, it's the nestabilities. So they go down in size. I also use stampers, ink and stamps. And basically what I do is I find a stamp that I like, and this particular one right here, and then I go through my nestabilities and see what fits that stamp. What would be a good fit to go around and give me enough space for my dots. Then I take my measuring stick and I measure to get the center of my box. After I've gotten my center, then I line this up, making sure this is centered, and I take, this is just an easy set, but it's watercolor. So I take a light color and I trace if I want the inside of that or if I want the outside. This one I wanted the inside. Now I use watercolor because it's easy to wipe off and you can see it clearly. So when you're finished and your paint has dried really well for 24 hours, you can take a wet Q-tip and go between and get the watercolor off. Because you're just going to use a dab of it. You're not really going to make a big thick line or anything. After I get this all done, of course I'm going to use white ink because it's going to show up better. Now I can choose to paint this any color afterwards. It's just getting the initial form on there. And the ink's not going to be that bright. It's going to be, soft. So to brighten it up, I went and I used white acrylic and painted over that. So, you might change it a bit or just leave it as it is and paint it and get it to stand out more. Then along my line, I started doing my dots. And then I came out and went another row of dots. Then simple design on the edges. And then I went and each side, you can see I don't take good care of my boxes. They're filled. I do beads, I do all kinds of things. So my boxes are for my crafts. And I do boxes for friends and for family. And here's another thing. With the stampers, I love these clear gel stampers. You can use these. This is the block you attach them to. There's different size blocks. And they have words that you can, use these also, which I just love them. So here I used, I think it was a gold or a yellow ink and put that on there. And like I said, it does not show up very well, so then you have to go over with acrylic. Sometimes you get a little lucky and it shows up a lot better. Now here's another stamper that I used. Now here's the stampers. And here's the sentiment. And here's another stamper. So basically, it's a great idea. It's easy to do. Here's one. I did not fill her in. I did not paint her because I just wanted her plain. But, you can fill in and paint and do whatever you want. Here I did just the small spellbinders, got my circle, and then I just went to town with it. I don't know if you saw that. And that's my own little heart that I did. Whoa, this one's heavy. I also do stones. So this box is filled with, the kids gave me these, fake gold. But anyways, every box, like I said, is used for my crafts. And I love to do things, and I love to share ideas, and hopefully I can help others. But here's a box that just had a sticker on the front, and I was able to peel it off. And to get the rest of the glue, you're not going to get it all. You just aren't, because the more you work it with water, this is what happens when it gets dry. It's not gonna, the wood warps. It's not really made to take a lot of water. So when you're doing the mandala dots, you're not gonna see all that glue residue anyway. You really aren't, because you're gonna have all of your dots that's gonna pretty much hide anything else. So don't worry about it. Put your basic color on it. And this one, it was already black, but because I took off the top sticker, I had to paint the top. And I like having that painted, because if I mess up, I want to be able to fix it with the same color. So it's always a good idea when you paint your boxes, don't use spray paint. Use acrylic, paint it, and then if you mess up, you can take water and gently get it off. If it takes off some of the black, you've got the acrylic black to fix it. So that's always, a good thing. And when you're done with your artwork, always seal it. And I use the Krylon. I like the matte finish, and it does protect the artwork. So it's gonna keep the box nice, unless you're rough as I am, because I don't think anything is gonna help that. But you can do the boxes with your own design, your own creation, and just, they come out so nice. Now this one is for my grandson, and I want to leave the front so he can write on it like a chalkboard. But this is his little treasure chest, and the sides, the wood is so nice, I'm just leaving it. And he can put his little rocks or seashells or whatever he wants on it. I think I've covered everything. So basically, paint your box. You could paint it any color you'd like. And after you've painted it, if you want to use the spellbinders to help you get your circles, always measure with your ruler and get your center. And then even if you don't want your things dead center, you want it over here because you're going to put something here or there, you like to have it balanced. With mandala dots, that's what it's all about, balance. I love those dots. I can't think of anything else. I think I showed you all my boxes, front backs, and see. So, have fun and enjoy. Please subscribe. I've got videos coming out at least once a week, and I hope I'm giving you ideas so that, it's fun to create. It's fun to do things. And thank you very much.